There he is. Got him. Oh yeah. Ah, nice fish. Got him. Yeah, there we go. It's a good start. Just flinging a DT6 along the shoreline. It's a great search bait. Comes through grass, little wood, real good. Good start. We know there's some fish right here. Ooh, I just got bumped. It's one good thing about a crankbait is you can just put your trolling motor on high and just start covering water. And once you contact a fish, then you can slow down, look around, continue fishing with the crankbait, but a lot of times you'll catch a handful of fish, and some days you'll wear them out with the crankbait too, but once they get off it, what I like to do is throw vertical presentations. You know, a jig and craw is a great one because that is a bait that they bite year round all over the country, and it catches really big ones. So, got him. There we go. Oh, he just came off, dang it. They're not really getting it. Well, it's interesting, you kind of take the information you're gathering as you're fishing, and the fish I did land was hooked on the very back treble. I had two others pull off that were hooked on the back treble. You know, I could change colors of crankbaits and try that, see if a different color might work better, but I just got a hunch that with a bright, high sun, bluebird skies, no wind, it's not gonna be a great cranking day. It has helped me locate these fish, and while I've been fishing, I've noticed an abundance of bait fish around from the surface to the bottom with my eyes and on my graph. And with that, I think it's time to switch over to a jig. As I'm fishing a jig, you know, I've kind of got a pretty standard approach to it. I let it fall on a slack line so it falls nice and straight, especially if you're around grass. And from there, I'll let it sit on the bottom for a second or two, and then I'll kind of just start dragging or hopping it a little bit so it kind of scurries along. It resembles a crayfish or a bluegill or something. There he is. Oh yeah. Oh, he smoked it. Man, that was fun. There's something about a jig bite, just, oh, it's tough to beat. Nice little bass. Just your basic silicone grass bass jig is what I'm throwing here with a brush guard, so it comes through wood and rocks and weeds very well. And with a jig, you're always gonna wanna put some sort of a trailer on it. Today I've got kind of some flapping type appendages on the back that have quite a bit of action, but you can put boot tails on them, you can put chunks that have very little action. Experiment and see what the fish want that day, but I keep it pretty simple. I like a green pumpkin and a black and blue, and those are kind of the two basics. Real dark water, the black and blue is great. Day in and day out, green pumpkin's tough to beat for just about anything. A ½ ounce, it works in so many different situations. You know, I could fish out here in 10, 15 feet of water with it. I could go right up to the bank and flip some of these bushes. It's one of the other great benefits of a jig is the versatility of it. And like I said, bass bite it every day of the season. It's just a great lure. There it is. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a nice one. Oh, it's a big one. Oh. Oh, look at that. Cool. There it is. My hunch was right. There are some more fish. They just weren't quite chasing that crankbait. Went for the jig. That's a nice fish. It's cool. When you see so much life in an area, you know, bait fish, I'm marking them on the graph, seeing them with my eyes. There's no doubt there's bass around eating those things. It's just a matter of figuring out what they want, and a crankbait's a great search tool to figure out some areas where they're at. Got a few bites on that, slowed down with the jig, and there we go. There's number 5. Got him. Oh yeah. Oh golly, this is fun. Oh, another nice fish. Wow. That is fun. As you can see, this program works. Throw a crankbait, some type of horizontal bait, locate some fish, check out what's going on. Keep catching them on that, but if they stop biting that or they're not biting it real good, try a jig and craw. Catch a lot of nice bass. Year round, no matter where you're at, you're gonna catch bass with a jig.